Who knew toasters were so important? We talk about this in our relationships article, Built to Last, an amazing story of a marriage that's been going on for 71 years. That is incredible. Joel is back with us. Hi, Joel.
Hey, Brandon.
Joel, you are married, right?
I am.
You've been married for several years now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's talk about some of the things related to marriage. First of all, are you a fan of toasters?
I like toast. I guess toasters are kind of fun when the bread pops up.
Well,
I never really thought about it.
That's not a real question. My point is, was there a gift that you received? Because this couple, they received this gift when they got married, and it's still working today, 71 years later, which is incredible. What kind of toaster lasts that long? But did you receive a special gift when you got married that you look back on and you think, oh, this is still special today?
We did, and it's similar and also different from toasters.
Okay.
My grandmother gave us, she contributed a large amount of money toward our honeymoon. Mm-hmm. So we got to have an extra long honeymoon after our wedding. And our premarital counselors told us, they said, a lot of people spend lots of money on the wedding, and then they have maybe a long weekend for honeymoon. He said, do that in reverse.
Yes.
Spend more money on the honeymoon, have a longer time.
Yeah.
And we've never regretted it.
And because you don't get to do that all the time, right? So that's a very special thing that your grandmother did, and that's pretty awesome. Well, what is one thing that you've learned from being married that you think would be helpful for others to know?
Well, and again, it's things our premarital counselors told us that we found to be true. To make a marriage work and to be enjoyable over the long term, both people need to be actively, enthusiastically engaged and actively trying to make it work. You can't just coast or be on autopilot and expect it to be enjoyable.
You mentioned something twice now. You talked about premarital counseling. Maybe not everyone is familiar with that. Can you tell us just a little bit about what that was and how it was helpful for you?
Oh, well, there's different kinds. The kind we had was through our university. So normally you'd have to spend a lot of money for a real professional counselor, but because we were students, it was cheap.
Yeah.
And we would go, and this person was professional. And they would ask you questions about all aspects of marriage, from finances to everything. And they would find the areas where you both think very similarly, and they'd find the areas where you both think very differently.
Right.
And then he would help you talk about it and sort it out.
Perfect, right? Help you kind of work through those details before you get married. And it's really important to, I think, do that if you can.
And he taught us how to fight fair, quote unquote, meaning disagree in a productive way.
Awesome, because you definitely will fight, right? So
You'll definitely disagree strongly about things.
Right, you might as well fight fair. Well, we hope you check out our article, our relationships article, to hear this amazing story between this couple who's been married for 71 years. We'll see you next time here on Insights.
Bye-bye.